So you had Malcolm Young, but he was, before even acdc was a band. So you had Malcolm. You were telling me the story about, was it Harry Vanda, George Young, and kind of the connection.
Well,
from
that was
the
before
Easy
then.
Beats.
That was before then. I'd been with a band called Velvet Underground, Sydney Velvet Underground, and Malcolm Young had been in the band before me. And the boys in the band would talk about Malcolm. And anyway, we broke up eventually. And I answered an ad in the newspaper, Sydney Morning Herald in Australia, for a singer that was into Free and Rolling Stones and Chuck Berry, which I was into. And I answered the ad, and Malcolm was on the other end of the line, and he knew of me, and I knew of him. We'd been in the same band, but at different times, and of course we knew we liked the same music. So he just said, I'm jamming with Colin Burgess on drums, famous Colin Burgess from the Master's Apprentices, and a friend of his, Larry Van Crete. So I went over to Newtown, which is an inner suburb of Sydney, and we met and we shook hands, and then we just rocked to the music that we loved. And Malcolm said, I'm happy if Dave's in, and Colin said yes, and Larry said yes. So we had a band, and we went out that night and all got drunk, of course, and as you do. And but about a week later, Malcolm asked if his younger brother Angus could audition for us because his band Kentucky had broken up. So Angus came along and we just jammed the same stuff, and he said, yeah, it's cool, shook hands, and the band was five of us. That's how it happened.
So when you were in the band with Malcolm and Colin Burgess, was it kind of a scenario where you have, let's say, the brothers, so it became a dominant thing? Because at that point,
not at first. We shared everything, including the expenses, of course, and it was a band. It wasn't anybody's band in particular. We all had our say.